I am just getting set up. Let me get this video link sent out. Okay. Let's see. All right, so if you're here, let me know. I'll be popping in the chat in just a sec. Let's see. All right. Just gotta post our link in the community tab. Can't type. Okay, there we go. All right, now let me come back to, okay, oops. All right, let me get myself to see where I'm at here. Come on. All right, let me, there we go. I have to just see where my camera's at. Oh, that's all right. I sound echoey to myself, but hopefully I'm not. Oh, you know what? It's because I have to mute myself. I sound echoey to myself. That's why. I gotta mute myself. Alright. I'm just gonna get started. So I decided to make art journal. Oh, I gotta move this computer. Art journal pages, and then eventually I'll put it into a book. So I just grabbed, let's see here. Okay. Hello. So I'm just working on art journal pages. I keep them in a pile as I create them. They're not all intentionally created, like this one's not. It's just scrap paper, newspaper, I think. So I thought I would keep them in a pile. And then once I have, you know, enough, I'll make myself a journal with them. I used to not be into this concept. I thought I like to decorate the journal already made. But with mixed media, it can kind of be challenging. So anyways, I'm trying this, just making pages, and then I'm going to bind it one day. I don't really care about the size or trying to match it to a cover, because I will make a cover match the pages. So like this one I did this morning, I just did permanent marker all over this watercolor page. And this would most likely be a perfect journal cover. Or it'd end up being a page. I'll probably use packaging as the journal cover, but I don't know. I don't really, it's not relevant to today. You know, kind of figured out. So I just have paints, and I don't know, I just grabbed some stuff and I'm just gonna doodle and make some pages, I guess, and some ephemera. So, oh yeah, scribbling is fun. I was gonna do a page with markers scribbled too eventually here. So, oh, what I was gonna say is I grabbed, this bin is just pieces. I have a huge scrap bin in my garage. I have scrap bins everywhere, but I just grabbed scrap pieces of box, White Claw, pieces of box, all sorts of scrap paper, and then I'm gonna, I won't get to it all today, but just make like bits and bobs of things that can eventually be like stapled into an art journal, you know, ephemera type things. I can't think of the like official word, but like even because I have so much scrap paper, that I don't really know what to do with. So I'm just gonna paint on it and make marks. And then eventually have, oh, pieces to put in my journal. So I need something for paint. Hi, Mary. Oh, we could do a scribble one first, I guess. I gotta find, I grabbed some envelopes to work on too. I got all sorts of stuff sitting next to me. Let's see. Let me grab something. Hold on for a second. Yeah, mine is normally not so crazy when I'm not live because I bring like tons next to me, but I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have these 10 drawer towers on carts. You guys, I wish you could see this. So I have 2 to my right that tuck against the wall more or less. And then those didn't hold everything, so I want everything near me pretty much all the time. So now I have a third one that I park in the living room against the wall, but when I'm like filming, I bring it close to me. And, oh, and I'm sorry, I have 1, 2, 3, I have a 6 drawer one that sits under my table. Anyways, when I'm live, I can't even hardly get out of my like table because I have carts and stuff everywhere. So I'm gonna get out for a second here. I wasn't gonna do watercolor, but I'll grab some stuff real quick. Just to show you the one I just made. And then I'll have to move this stuff because I don't have room for everything. Alright, now I just gotta find to make, let's see, I gotta find the marker that I was using earlier. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. So this is watercolor paper. It's 140 pounds. You don't have to use watercolor paper, but you can literally scribble on probably anything. It's so much fun to scribble. You can even do different colors. For this one, I just did black, but let's see. How did I already lose that page? I don't even know what I did with it already. Oh, I see. It's in front of me. Yeah, I have, you guys, if you could only see my craft room. Carts and bins. I mean, most of my carts have 3 right here. Everything else is like tower drawer stuff. Oops. Now this could be a masterboard. That's what I was kind of thinking. I mean, it could be a journal page too. It's pretty thick. I wouldn't want tons of this in my journal as a page, just because it's not gonna flow with like painty papers. It's just so thick. But it could end up being a cover, but it also could just be a masterboard. Like this could be easily cut up. It needs to go under some weight, but it could be cut up and used for ATC background or a masterboard, you know, and then put your whatever on top. Could be used for labels, all sorts of stuff. Let's see, I'm gonna do some more scribbles. It's so freeing to scribble. And this is just, you know, use whatever watercolor. There's no like secret to this or skill. This is just putting watercolor down. And it is gonna get my underneath all wet, so let me put something down, some newspaper or something, because I don't want this thing all wet before I move on to something else. And the other thing like I do, you've seen it on my channel, are these, you know, where you just doodle with watercolor and then you fill them in with marks. Today I was trying to do marks with acrylic paint, so I might do some of that in a little bit versus using like paint pens. I thought I would try using acrylic paint just as another, you know, media, but let's see. Some of these colors bleed and make mud, but I don't really care. I love yellow and pink. I might even just do this one all yellow and pink. I don't know. It's making some orange, which is fine. Which I like that too. Let's see. Throw some. Actually, yeah, I might just keep this one, those two colors. Because it does really start making, oops, I'm going off my paper. I mean, this is such a simple background for pretty much anything. There's like no skill involved. I mean, most of the things I make don't really take any skill, it's just doodling. That made a little mud, but it's alright. So, you can make more mud and designs if you flipped it up and let it, you know, drain down, but that's it for that. Maybe I'll add a hair more yellow. Just a little bit over here. Alright. Now I gotta set this off to dry. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta set this on my stove or something. Okay. Oh, okay, let's see. I can do one of these pretty quick. This is, just doodling on watercolor paper. I have like my go-to colors, but okay. I got way too much water on this brush. It's not getting enough color. Let's see here. There we go. There's no skill involved with this either. Hello. It's just making areas to doodle on. You could do this, it doesn't have to be watercolor, you could do this with markers. I mean, like oh, what do I use? Alcohol markers, or regular ones. You guys have seen this, let's see. Where did I put it? Oops. This is what I do with them if you haven't seen, you know, just doodle on them. There's no way I would move back to Arizona. I mean, I can't say never, but it's too hot. I lived there for 9 years. I don't know how I did it. And then you can just do whatever background with watercolor and make collage fodder on it too. You know? I just think it's fun to like fill in. I don't always make these in one sitting because I don't like when my colors bleed too much. So sometimes I let sections dry and then come back to it. So probably shouldn't use this brush. This brush is way too big. Got way too much water. I like blues and pinks for this though, but I was finding it more enjoyable to cut this paper in half, so I felt like I didn't have to do the whole thing at once. My magenta, since I use it constantly, is almost gone. I'm super sad because this whole palette's like intact except for my favorite color. Let's do maybe some black. I think this is black. Yeah, this brush is just too big. my paints. Yeah, these paints were sent to me by a company or brand, I don't know, called Lightwish. I always have just used cheap $5 Walmart paints, and these are a game changer. I know there's better ones out there, but this is good. This is good enough for me for now. What other shapes are good? This is where I get into trouble. I start making stuff in the center, and then I close in on myself, and stuff starts bleeding, but that's all right. This black is not, oh, it's not, there we go. It's not like as black as I want it to be. I'm questioning if I'm on gray right now. I don't know. I can always come back and add more. I don't like how much water's on here. Let's see. So these would be fun to cut up as a masterboard too, or put like cut out collage fodder on them. I'm still having trouble like wanting to cut them up or like being able to, because I like it's so much work after you start doodling. But yeah, they're very bold. I'm using a ton of water because I'm not like, you know, I don't know. I'm just using too much water, but typically they're very, very bold. Way more bold than the cheapy ones from Walmart. Like those, yeah. Although I still use those because they have different colors. This is, you know, only so many colors. And yeah, you can blend and mix, but I never really do that. I usually just use the color that's in them, or in the palette, like, you know. Part of me wants to leave the white space and then just do, just color, just leave the white, you know, and do dots or whatever. They're called Light Wish. Light Wish. I do have a discount code for them somewhere. I did, if you look on my channel, like if you want to find a specific video, so what I do for like other channels is you just put Trashy Treasures plus and then what you're looking for. So you could just put Light Wish and then that video will come up with the discount code. It's 10% off. I believe, yeah. I think they're not really expensive. I don't really know, but I think they're only like $40. Which is expensive for me using $5 ones, but in reality, it's not, they're not like, you know, fancy. Whoops. I'm messing this up right here. I mixed two colors. I have to let this one dry because I don't have a lot of areas I can go to without like mixing colors. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll let this dry for now. Yeah, I don't have any pastel. Well, maybe they are in the cheapy ones that I have. I might have some in, yeah, my Walmart ones. I gotta set that somewhere where it's not gonna run. It's wanting to run. Hang on. Let's see. I gotta get rid of this. Out of my way. On my way for a second. Let's see. Let me look here. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was just gonna paint. So like these, I painted this morning. It's just watercolor swatches. So I like to make pages and then ephemera type things too. So this is, I love swatchy stuff. Oops. This is the line to rip for me. And just, oops. So I'm probably just going to keep a little bin of just ephemera stuff that I can staple and use for layering once my journal's together. Because when I'm making the page, I'm not expecting that it's going to be like completed, but I also want to make stuff to like, you know, go in it. No, that's Henry, if you can hear him in the background. Probably shaking my camera a little bit here, I'll try not to. Oh, and then, let's see. Let's see which way this stamps. I don't know if it'll show up or not. It might show up here. Just add some numbers to it. Is it upside down? Can't tell. That's one of these can be inked. You really can go crazy with this stuff. Alright, let me set my stuff off to the side. Alright. My space closes in on me very quickly. Okay, let me pick a color. Let's see here. Let's do blue. Do you guys have your paints out? This brush is kind of messed up. So what's everybody up to? So this could just be, you know, if it was in a journal, just some, I don't know, texture, something. I don't know what the word is. I'm all about the circles though. Oh yeah? Maybe I will. I have some gesso sitting here, so maybe I'll just throw some on there because so it doesn't get wasted. I was using it earlier. Just to kind of mute it out a little bit. I love circles. I could do circles forever. But I could do, let's see. I don't know, do whatever. Let's take some yellow. Yeah, what do you guys make? What are you guys actually making? Let's see here. Trying to think what I want to put on there. Could do more circles. Actually, I don't know if I have any glue in here. Just trying to think here. Oh yeah, masterboards. I don't know if this glue's gonna work at the moment with this paint, but we'll find out. Thinking I could just put something like that on there. Oh, buddy. It's okay if you can't comment. I can't type it right now either. I just look up here and there to respond. I don't have anything like super exciting to say, so I need you guys to like talk and then I can respond. Okay. I need some. Well, I don't need, but I was thinking I might stencil on there if I can find the stencil that I want. I don't know. This is always so relaxing. I could add some. What colors do I have? Wasn't planning on going this detail on this page, but here we are. Oh, I got glue on my hand, keeping my hand shut. Alright, let me move this one. Let's do some. Let me see here. Trying to grab. No, I should do one page. What should I do to it? Could. Just kind of want to make some marks, maybe. Let's use up the rest of this paint. That's on my thing. Oh, let's see, guys. I don't have anything exciting to say. I wish I did. Christmas is coming. Blend some colors on here. Oh yeah, I love not cleaning my brush and just using what's like, you know, the paint that's sitting there. And then just add some kind of mark on top. I'm just gonna do probably some Probably just some of this with some kind of circle for now. I just have to move this over so I have some space to put some new color down. I don't know if I brought my neon pink in. Let's see. I love neon pink. Yep. Let's see here. I use lids. Do you guys use lids? No, I got 2 dogs. No cats for me. I always have so many ideas before I go live, and then when I go live, I can't think of anything to do. It stresses me out. Yeah, I use anything too. I use the tops of deodorants and all sorts of stuff. This would be fun with splatter, but let me see where my splatter brush is. It's not wanting to splatter very much right now. Nope. I'm getting splatter everywhere, so we're done splattering. It's just so basic, you know? Turquoise and hot pink, you can't really mess it up. And then, it'll be in a page like that. I might decorate the backs of these sometime when they dry. But I'm okay with some blank looking pages in my journals or whatever, because, that gives me room to add stuff to the journal. So I'm gonna move this so it can dry. Oops, I just set my camera aside, guys. Oops, if you're just hopping on, I was showing them earlier that scribble pages are fun to do. So I just have different types of papers, that I'll eventually add. Book pages, I don't even know, this came from some vintage scrapbook pad that I have in the garage. Trying to see here. Let's see what I want to do next. Should we make this one scribbly? But we don't, or I don't have to mix media at all. We can do, well, I kind of do, I guess my title says that, doesn't it? I do have stuff set out to make masterboards in piles. Color theme 1. And then, let me see if I can reach this. You guys want to see something cute? So I did masterboards with book pages and made these cute Christmas trees. I was going to film it, but I just haven't. So I do have a bunch of book pages out prepared to masterboard with book pages. I love doing just plain masterboards sometimes because you can cut them up and use them for so many things. Maybe what I'll do for this background is some stamping and scribbling. See what happens. No clue. Although it might be bouncy. bouncy if I do this. I don't like that stamp. I love this stamp. Still a little. I know my camera's bouncing right now. This paper, it doesn't like very much. But I was just trying to give it a little bit of background-y stuff. Actually, probably better do it this way. Less bouncy. Stamping masterboards are awesome too. Or at least adding like stamping first before you layer it up. See if I can get some, oh, upside down. I love this stamp. It's just, these are individual word stamps, but I would never take the time to use one at a time because it's ridiculous and they're small. So I use it as a background. Okay, let's see, what else do I have? Let's, need a different color. I guess I can try some brown. My stamping with these might make you nuts because I don't like, my stamps are messy. That's how I do it. Try to find more background looking stamps. Oh, this one. This one is good. What are you gonna do, Melanie? That is good. All right, now my camera won't shake all the time. Oh, I thought you said I'm going to craft desk. Okay. Oops. All right, let me look here. What should I do to this? More layers. More layers. Oh, I want to use this stamp first. But I want to find maybe this color works. Hi, buddy. I'm just giving you guys a big yawn. Actually, this could be its own background, just like this. But I think I'm going to add stuff to it. Why not? Yeah, move this try something. No clue how it's gonna turn out. I need, where's mine? There it is. Might just try, I might stencil on it with some gesso and see what happens. It could be totally ugly or a success. It's hard to say. No idea. I gotta see if this white's even gonna show up. Nope. Sure doesn't. I took gesso, but okay. I might have to use an actual paint that's darker. Where did my thingy go? There it is. Let's see. Yeah, this could be real ugly. Find out, guys. Ooh, stuck. See? Oh my gosh, I keep dipping in the other stuff. Let's see. Not terrible. If this was cut up as a masterboard is maybe the idea. Or just a piece thrown in my journal as a journal page. No clue. That's what's so much fun about playing with mixed media. Some things are fails, some things are great, and it's all fun. The process is the fun part to me. And you can turn any fail into a success, I think, with more paint. I don't mind it so far. So let's see. I have no idea. They're not really by the month. It's just if I have time to like deal with it more or less. December's probably, it's hard to say. December's rough. Maybe. I guess that's my best answer. Because I run 2 groups in my channel, it can be a lot to do it all at once. So, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I don't have a homemade gel plate. I have the store-bought one, but yeah, I can see what, I don't know. Well, I guess I can't see. I don't really know. Yeah, December's busy. I like doing swaps, but since I'm the admin, it's a lot of work for me because I have to monitor everything, make sure everybody sends. That's why I just kick people out that don't send because I don't have time for it. It's rude and unfair to people that do send. So I'm strict, but it's still just a lot of work. So I have to just be kind of in the mood to do it, to deal with it. I don't have anybody that helps me with it, so. Alright, I might add, what do I add? This perforation is, keeps getting caught. My sponges are pretty much, they're like hard because I don't clean them. So. I don't know what is happening with this page, but oh, I got ya. I don't have a first clue about how to make one. I know it can be done. Let's see here. Let's see. What do I want to do? I don't know if I'm feeling this page. I mean, it's okay for cutting up. This stuff I'm okay for. Yeah, me too. This page is a mess, but oh well. Needs. If it can be saved. I don't know if it can be. Hi, buddy. He's black of some sort. Do you guys hear Henry hemming and hawing? I'm done with this. Oops. I feel like doing a little this maybe. So earlier I was using some gesso. I might do some gesso on this. And the tip of a paintbrush. Henry is boss. Henry has his bark color on today because he was not behaving. It is humane. It's only it vibrates. That's all it does. But he was being bad outside. And I have to be strict because I get the cops called on me like every week from my neighbor if my dogs bark. So I try to keep them quiet. Humanely. So this is just a little bit of gesso. Kind of seems like I like it, and it'll give it a little texture. I don't want them in the collars consistently enough that they won't, like, I don't want to dumb down their barking because they're like, no, it was Henry's sign. Because that's my protection, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want my dogs to not bark, but I draw the line with just barking at someone bringing their garbage up, you know. Or barking at the fence, at my neighbor, who gets very angry. Ooh, I got a little too much on here. They'll give it some bumpy texture though. I mean, I'm live, so my stuff's public, so I don't want to go into all the details, but yeah, it's been a joy. The bottom line is there's nothing I can do as a neighbor to please them. I mean, he like blew up at me because my sprinkler touched his rusty trailer that parked between the houses. And I spent like 10 minutes trying not to have the sprinkler hit his property in any way. But the well surged when I had my back to it, so it sprinkled some little bit of mist on his trailer that's like rusted out. you know, it's like no matter what I do, he's gonna be mad about it. Like a normal neighbor would have come out and said if it made them mad, I guess, which most it shouldn't make you mad because it's parked outside in the winter and the summer. So why do you care? But a normal neighbor would have came out and just said, "Hey, did you notice that?" And I would have said, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know," you know, because I didn't know. That wasn't intentional. Let's see. I don't know when like a moon, is that celestial? So doing doodles is a little tricky for like with topic wise, because there's like, I don't know how to put it into words, it's hard to explain. There's things that sound fun and awesome, but then to put it on paper, it's just not gonna, like, I won't be able to do it. Like, for instance, a lot of members, or, you know, whatever, people want me to do owls. That sounds adorable, but I can't do owls. Like, I'm not a good drawer. Like, they're too difficult, you know? And so if I painted, like, a half moon, I don't know that it'd be cute, you know? Planets would be cute. I'll give it a whirl. I give every topic that people recommend or suggest a whirl. But I just can't guarantee it. I was doing stars this morning. Actually, I think I got like 3 done. Yeah, it's on my counter. So this could be a journal cover when it's said and done, technically. I don't know if I should chop up that green one and see what it looks like as a, like, I don't know, ATC masterboard type thing. I'd probably be more willing to chop up anyone but that one for some reason. Let's see. Like a small one like this, maybe once it's dry, I would chop that up. Then you can put Collage fodder on it. Give me a paintbrush. Let's see. Trying to think of what I did, like a mark. I don't know if this gesso seems like a little too transparent for what I'm trying to do. My white paint is in the garage, so if I might have to get up to grab it. Let's see what other colors I have over here. Let's see. Ooh, yellow, neon yellow. That might be too transparent. I don't know. I think it might be too transparent. It's Wednesday. It feels like Friday. Oh, sorry, my hand was probably in the way. Oh, where's my white? Let's see if this what wants to cooperate. Oops, here's my table. I can't tell which of my pastas are kind of on their last leg. It does. I'm tired today. This white is not very good. Let's see. I'm just doodling. I'm here for recommendations, so if you guys want me to do something specific. I kind of bring it all next to me, so whatever you guys want. Hello. Okay. Let's see. Is this black? Yeah, it's black. I'm gonna keep getting my hand in that one. Keep forgetting it's actual paint, not you know, doodly stuff. Those are real paint. Oh, this one's not gonna work. I can't wait to get my new white mark makers. That's why I'm kind of switching over to paint, because these things are like just not cooperating. And I love white mark making, so when my white ones are on the fritz, it's very sad. I don't mind that this white one's not pulling it off awesomely, because it's okay, but let's see. I can't do this very good because I got white wetness right there. Oops, sorry. Let me fix my camera. Good job. You guys can probably tell, I don't do much editing for my videos, which makes it so much more motivating, I suppose, to do them, because some channels, not necessarily crafty ones, I don't know, I'm sure there's some, like vloggers and stuff, it can be like all day editing. I gotta set this one aside, it's just too wet for me to work on. Here's that scribbly one. I don't know, should I add anything to this or just leave it? Should I cut it out? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Oops. I'm gonna cut these into different sizes. Let's see. It's gonna shake for a sec. Yeah, I was gonna say AI would never be able to edit mine. It wouldn't know to edit out my dogs barking and me getting up to use the bathroom. Yeah, no way. You can like use AI for minimal stuff like, oops, I don't like the way that cut. Like if you want to put a description in your video, you could like use an AI app to help guide what you say, but it wouldn't be able to actually edit your videos because it just won't know what you want. I think I cut that one not straight. Okay, done bouncing. Sorry, guys. Okay, there's a fun doodly one. So I just cut it in different sizes because you can make like journal, card, some little, I don't know, be a tag tuck. Could add some collage fodder to it. Let's see here. I would say most days, not every day. Oh, I don't have scissors in here. I have like a billion pair of scissors. Who else has tons of scissors but never knows where they're at? That's me. I think 2 of them are outside. I need scissors for what I was trying to do. Shoot. Okay. Guys, can you give me like 2 minutes or so? I gotta grab my scissors and I have to use the bathroom real quick. I'm locked in my area. I have bought like Costco, you know what I mean? Like huge packs of them. I think both pairs that I know where they're at are in the garage because I was using them this morning. Trying to see if I had even. Ooh, I found a pair. I found one pair. That's good. Let's see. Oop, no, that did not turn out. Maybe I can fix it. Trying to fix this part, but it's not working. So let's see, which one do I want to do? Oops. I don't know what I'm making. I'm just playing around here. Okay, so let me see. I gotta get up for a sec, you guys. one thing I forgot to grab was some better glue. Well, maybe I have some, let's see. Oh yeah, I know. I'm just fiddling and making some kind of card. Okay, I'm gonna go through here. Let's see. That's gonna like that. Oh, I count that. Maybe. Oops. Dropping stuff everywhere. A little more glue. Hi, buddy. This is definitely an easy, fun background to use. This scribbles. I wish I had like a little some kind of label, but I don't have any close to me. Oh, this would work too. Kind of like that. Let's see. Let's see. It's at the beginning of this video. The scribbly, this background. Yeah, I did at the beginning of on the beginning of the video. So it's just a watercolor. It's just watercolor paper. I have one that's. Well, I did earlier. Let me grab it. It's on the counter. So it's just this watercolor paper. I mean that. Okay. There we go. And then first I took a marker and just scribbled and then watercolored over it. That's all that is. Yeah. And it makes a great background for stuff. Okay. I'm closing in on myself. Let me see. I want... Actually, I'll just do blue on here. Why not? Where's my stapler? Sinking. I can find another heart. Let's see. Oh, I have another one. Oh, I have two. So this would just be, some kind of ephemera. And this I did earlier. It's just little paint swatches on book page. And I just outlined it just to make, bits and bobs. was I gonna do? Oh. Yeah, I think you could probably scribble over it. I don't know how the watercolor is gonna love it, but it's worth a shot. You know? Okay, let's see, you guys. So earlier I was going to record this video, but I didn't. Just making a masterboard, nothing special. So I just was gonna I like to do themes because it makes it easier for me to like narrow down on, you know, a topic. So I was just gonna do pink. I gotta move some of the stuff though, so I don't get covered in paint. So this is just, I don't even know what it is, it's scrap paper. A lot of times I do my masterboards on, I could do that, I do it on watercolor paper because it's so thick. No, I was gonna do a masterboard, like recorded video, but I don't know. I was just like, well, I'll just do something live. I do love collaging. It's my absolute favorite thing to do. I'm glad it doesn't have to have a purpose, because, you know, sometimes it's like, I don't know, I go on tangents. It's stressful to have a plan all the time. It's nice just to do whatever. My hands are black. I was stamping stuff. Should probably wash them in a second. Oops. Well, my crafting, my personal crafting is never point A to point B. It's always all over the place. So it was really hard for me to make videos at the beginning because people were asking me to make videos a while back, and you know, I was like, how can I make a video of something that I'm in my basement, upstairs, I'm in my craft room, I'm looking in the garage, I'm lost, like, how am I going to show what I made? Yeah, I made it, but there's like 57 steps and locations involved in it. You know what I mean? It's like, I need my other glue. This glue's not loving it. Hi, buddy. Yeah, that's what, I mean, yeah, that's what this one's gonna end up being, just slappy, scrappy. I do need to probably wash my hands though, because I'm gonna be getting black all over this pink paper, so I gotta stand up for a second. Okay. See, I think I like doing color themes. It does give me direction. But I was thinking pink, like these black and white collage pieces, the collage powder will look kind of cool on if I was making like a card, you know, a journal card or something. Because if they're too busy of backgrounds, it makes it, like I'm always trying to think ahead of like what would I put on it. So I've made some painty paper backgrounds, and some of them are just too busy to really add anything to in a way, you know what I mean? Or I could just add like black and white probably, but they're too busy for like a pink flower, you know? I don't know if this is gonna, it's kind of too wrinkly. I like using the washi tape in my collages. Yep, that's why I like using like a color theme, and then I can use up some of my black and white collage fodder. Black and white collage fodder is one of my favorite types to make. Let me try not getting the back all. Yeah, book page ephemera I love too. I'm gonna put this right here because it's gonna get split up between two cards probably. This is just some dyed graph paper. Let's see. Put it there maybe. Try some bigger pieces. Well, if you go live on YouTube ever, you're gonna have to be okay with rambling. Because it's not, I can only communicate with you guys this kind of, when I'm live like this, where I'm not like in front of the camera, by you guys chatting there, then me responding to it, you know. It's like almost a two-way conversation, but not quite. It was hard getting used to talking to the camera, too, to record yourself. If you guys start making videos, you'll see. It's definitely like a thing you gotta get used to. Because you're talking to nobody, but you're talking as if you're like talking to somebody. It's weird. Now I can do it no problem, but the first like 20 videos, I like hated it. I'm like, it's just so uncomfortable. I need some bigger pieces of paint here so I can. I'm good. I live by myself most of the yeah, so I talk to myself a lot. But it's different when you're like, oops, I'm shaking this, sorry. When you're making a video, you know, for other people. Suppose I could throw some book page in there. I'll use washi. Oops, shoot. Where'd my glue go? You do? Yeah. Hi, Ellen. Thank you. They were more. Oh no, I don't mark anything. Nope. I just pick a piece of paper that'll hold my masterboard and go with it. Now I don't have a plan for it, but I know that like you wouldn't want to put a bunch of quote words all over because you can, but if you're cutting it up, it's gonna be half a word. So I don't mind a ticket because I just don't. But you're not going to put quotes like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I eyeball and just generally try to scatter my stuff out for it all to make sense, knowing it's going to be cut up, but I don't plan anything as far as on the back. Shit, I barely plan what I'm doing like that day. I don't know how people would plan that, but I mean, oops, I thought that was not glued down. Yeah, I don't know how you plan it out, really. I try to make it, the stuff I make, I try to make it as easy as possible on me. Not like more complicated by planning. It's kind of why I don't really enjoy making of a journal. I like decorating. I like doing the interior stuff because the making of it is like, you got to really plan in a way so that it works, you know. Die cuts would be fun. Yeah, I have a die cutting machine. I rarely use it, but it would be fun to do that. I'm gonna use this glue because I got a dog hair on there. This glue is not cooperating. Let's see. Alright, let me fill in these spots. Let's see. Yeah, die cuts would be a good idea. I wish my circle punches worked because that would be fun too to make circle punch art. But mine are all jammed, so except for my like super tiny one. Because I want to make some paper buttons on my channel soon. It's not a new concept. I just want to make them, you know. Let's see. I need. I have I'd say at least a handful of videos on my channel of masterboards. So if you're trying to find them, they're not in their own playlist. But if you search, just put Trashy Treasures and then masterboards, they should pop up. All the ones I've done, and I do have videos of me chopping them up and using them. Let's see. I don't love all the pink papers I picked, but it's okay. And I use washi on top. You'll see in a sec. I'm trying to not use 9 million papers to do this, but so if I put a piece like this, I know that that part of that's going into one card, one's going into the other. Because I'm roughly, I don't measure when I cut mine up, but I'll probably make, this is a weird size, so I don't know, 3 to 4 rows. And like when I chopped up, where'd that other one go? It's totally different if you're in ATC, so you cut them all the right size, but I just cut my masterboards up into different sizes. You know, this one I was thinking I could do like a journal card. These could be tucks, some could be tags. I could make labels with them. So I just chop them up, you know, willy-nilly. I want more of that pink polka dot though. And kind of like use pieces to intersect other pieces. Like this would be fine right there, even though it's not intersecting, but let me see. Like right there. Like right there would be perfect. Maybe some more of this. I could try that. You're supposed to like drop them, so I've dropped them. It worked on one. Let's see, how do I want this like that? One I was like cutting or trying to punch burlap paper, so that one's like super jammed. It's like, I don't know if it's gonna ever come out. It's unfortunate because those are not cheap, you know. Does my channel get points? I don't know anything about points on my channel. I think they're coming out with some new things for YouTube channels. That's what I've heard about. I forget what the word is, but like, I guess like, I can't remember what it is. It's like not promoting, but like engaging with the channel. I think channels are gonna start getting points or something for it. I don't know, but as of right now, I'm not aware of anything. liking and commenting tells the algorithm to show my videos or anyone's videos to more people. That goes a long way. Let's see. Alright, I just have one little section to go. Maybe I'll use some of this. I haven't used this. Yeah, algorithm. The algorithm doesn't seem to like when I do mixed media stuff. It barely shows it to anybody. Collage Plotter usually does well. Let's see. Masterboards don't. Those just sit on my channel when I post a masterboard video. YouTube doesn't show them to anybody. Every channel can be different. That's just what it doesn't. YouTube doesn't show mine. Okay. That's why we have to constantly say like, comment, because that tells YouTube, you know, people like this channel. They're commenting, they're liking, you know. I gotta break this area up, but I'm gonna use washi probably for that area. I might throw this right here. Yeah, I gotta wash my hands. I have like cake to glue. Bye. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. Hope I didn't miss anybody's thing. It's hard for me to look down and read everything. Normally I'd break that up some, but that's probably alright, actually. Alright, let's do washi. Washi. I gotta find some pink washi. I did realize one day when I was doing this I don't have a lot of pink washi, so let's see. Oops, let's sample. Where did I put some washi tape? Where did I put my only pinks? Sorry guys, I'm looking for a second here. I have to just do neutral washis because I'm not seeing very many pink. Ooh. I know I help out channels in my sleep because I leave YouTube on and then it goes on tangents. It like goes down, you know, goes down a bunch of paths and watches the whole thing, doesn't skip ads, you know what I mean? I found some of this wrapping paper that I wanted to add. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna definitely have to clean my hands before I try to touch washi. It'll never happen. Alright. I'm not finding my pink washi. So I'm gonna use neutral-ish. Oh my gosh. Nope, there's no way. I gotta wash my hands. I'm sticking to everything. I do know that, and I appreciate it. Okay. So let's see. Thank you. It's not quite done yet. So at this point, I got a dog hair on here, so I gotta get it off. I usually add washi. You could add stamping. That would look awesome too. Like maybe I'll do just a little bit because I have these. I just have this word stamping. So this is what I would consider like the base layer. You could do splatters. I keep hitting my camera. Let me stop it. You do stamping, splatters, mark making. Let's see which ways. I like this stamp because I used it earlier. It's just words, but you can probably barely see it. Just adds like a little bit of, you know, some, what's the word? I don't know. A little bit of something something in the background. Yep, splatters would be good. I'm not going to do splatters right now on this one because it'll be too wet and I won't be able to cut it up while I'm here. But yes, you could do splatters. Let's see. Yeah, numbers. I have a number stamp that I use a lot, but let me see. I really wanted to do washi. I'm just struggling to find my pink washi. So we'll do, should I do just, do you guys think I should just do whatever washi? Some with black and white, I guess? I don't know. Like I have this washi, it's like newspaper. Let's see here. Yeah, it's the stamp itself, I think you're supposed to use each word by themselves, but there's like, they're so tiny that I would never. This washi's, So I just use it as its own, like a, this washi is not fun. But, let's see. I have another roll of it. Yes, I have another table, and you're right, that's what I plan to do. No, I'm sorry, I need to get another table. Last time I was live, I tried to use it, but, so what I'm using right now is like the thing that clamps to my table, more or less. Well, the clamp doesn't open wide enough for the, alright, see you later. It doesn't open wide enough for the table I have, so I need a table with a thinner rim, you know what I mean, for it to clamp. But that's what I'll end up doing. Probably just get something cheap at a thrift store, you know. So I'm just using a little bit of washi here. I would like to use pink, but obviously I don't have any. I mean, I have it, I just don't know where the hell it's at. Oops. Okay. I'll look one more time. If not, oops, see that isn't my fault. I kicked the table. So there's no. Alright, I guess, you know what, let's just cut it up. See what it looks like. Yeah, because I guess we're not going to want it too busy if you want to add stuff to it, like a focal point. This is going to bounce me while I cut it up. Now you could measure this if you want to do like ATCs or something, you know. That's not what I'm going to do for this, so I'm just making a few different sizes. Like these, I'll probably cut it this way. And then I'll have a journal card like that. And, yeah. This will probably do like that. So those would be like a journal card, I don't know, like an index card type shape. I'll save this. This could be, I can make a label with this. Let's see, cut this one. Show you what it looks like as soon as I'm not bouncing my camera. Let's see. I don't want it these that big. Okay, done bouncing. Alright. So here they are. Oops, this one needs a little cut off. Okay. Try to see which way is up. Will I stamp on one side or the corner? I don't know what you mean. Stamp on one side? Like I won't do anything on the back. I'll do all sorts of different things with these. So, I just stockpile them and I use them if I want to make, like if I'm not doing a video and want to show how to add some collage fodder or something, that I have like a card already made. But I can go in my ephemera thingy drawer and, you know, you could add a focal point, something like that. I don't know if that's what I would add, but it's an idea. Border, I would sew. Sometimes I sew around the border. Or you can take one of your markers, your mark makers, and make, you know, the border. Oh yeah, I already cut it. So no, I wouldn't put a border around the masterboard because they would only, once it's cut up, the border wouldn't be a border anymore. I put borders on as I go, you know, as I use them. So, let's see about a piece of black and white collage fodder, if I can find a piece. Let's see. Something like that would be perfectly fine. I gotta find my little thingy. So I like to round my corners and sew around the border, but I'm not gonna do that while I'm on camera right now. I don't sew all the borders, but I do love sewing on paper. So. Grab a little distress ink. Oh yes, I wish that I could say that this helps me with my scraps. It might in a way, but I create more scraps every day. I don't want to make any commitments out loud because then I get stressed, but I would like to take, can't get to it right now because I'm like barricaded in my area, but I have a little-ish scrap bin that I would like to force myself that that's what I can only use for like until it's gone. But then I'll probably make like, even if I make 10 masterboards just to use it up, I would feel better, I think, you know? Versus like wanting to go, because I have so much like newish paper, you know, new to me, scrap pads that are just so fun, and I always want to grab those. I'm trying to find my glue. But it doesn't help me. It just ends up making more scraps, you know? I know everyone understands because we all do the same stuff. No one does it differently. I doubt. Let's see. This art glitter glue is like giving me trouble. Alright. So then, here's a little journal card. You guys know, but if you're new here, I'm not sure who's on, but I do have videos making these book page collage fodder. Very easy. And then you could write on the back. This could be an ATC. I didn't measure, but technically, you know, it could. I don't like the size of this, so maybe I'll make it this way. Yeah, I'm going to do that because I don't like it this way. It's too long to me. So I'm going to make it like a, oops. Oh, it's because I'm using the wrong side. Yeah, and if you, oh, okay, all right. And if you're just hopping on, I won't go through the whole thing again, but I did make a masterboard out of scribbles and watercolor, and that's what this is on. And these are just some odds and ends that I made with scrap watercolor paper, scribble paper, and then just some book page hearts. You know, it could go into a journal like this. Let me see. This is my whatever journal. So technically, I don't know where I want it, but let's see. I could go like that as a tuck or a page border, which that's what I think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna staple it right here. I just gotta make sure that There's not too much going on the other side. I love staples and journals. Alright. This one I'm going to put this way. I like stuff hanging off the page a little bit. Oh yeah, I did do a video on the swatches. I don't have them right with me here, but I do have a bunch in a little bin over there. This is why I like to sew my edges, because when you cut down your masterboard, sometimes the corners come up a little bit. I don't really use, I use glue sticks, so that's not great glue. Let's see. I put some edges, but sewing always adds a nice look, you know? Let me move this stuff. It's in my way. Or, let's see, collage fodder. Alright, so maybe I will do it this way. Ooh, I like that. I'm doing that. This is a collage fodder just made on a grocery bag. Just doodled. Yeah. Way too much glue, but that's alright. Okay. I made it stay. And you could do, after this, you could do, let me grab my other, you can do like, it's gonna be hard with that right there. But you can make your own, let me see, this might not be the right tool. You can make your own stitching. I don't know if I know how to do it, but, oops, I'm going off the thing. So you can just draw it on. Let me do some. It's like hard to go. I keep going off the thing. That's why I do real stitching. I don't even know what I'm doing. There, I'm getting better at it as I go. Alright. Just add a little mark making, maybe. Whatever. I have like so many of these made cards. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what I'll do with them. They're just kind of fun to make. That would look kind of cute. Well, with that green. Which one? The green? Yeah, every time with green. I like it too. So I keep going back and forth and not adding it, but I think I will add it. Why not? And you could do your edges, obviously not just pink. I just think pink actually is, first of all, it's the easiest for me to grab. That's the real reason. And I think it looks okay. It's getting dark already. What time is it? 4:30? It's crazy. So let's see. We'll do this like that. Why not? Does it have room for another thing? Is that too much? It's like two, that's like two, what's it called? 2 focal points. Maybe that might not be a good idea. Ooh, but with this scrap, trying to think. Let's scrap my work. Let's see. I might need to make more book page fodder. Unless it's in another bin. Let me see. What about a leaf? I'm not sure. Alright. I don't know what else to put on this thing. I feel like it needs something. Probably needs stitching. Stitching is like the answer for everything, I feel like. Ooh, I might mess that up. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but yeah, the stitching would like finish it off. This Posca's really not doing well. Could just do what's it called? Just a doodle border like this. But once I do this, I won't be using my machine because it kind of doesn't look good together, I don't think. I know, I don't really have any words. Words are my dilemma right now, I guess. I mean, if I had a dilemma, words would be it. Because you know, guys, I don't use digitals. I really just don't like digitals, so I don't want to print like a set. I think if I went on Canva and typed up maybe like my own, or the problem is my handwriting is terrible, so I really can't make my own. I'm so over Poscas. I was like the biggest spokesperson for them. I mean, I raved about them to even people that are like, they kind of suck. I'm like, no, they're awesome. I'm like super over them these days. I don't know. A quote would be good. I just don't have a quote, really. I mean, I have labels. Let's see. I don't know if I can get to them. Let's see. A number. I do have labels. I mean, these are like my go-tos. I use them a lot, so they're not going to be like awesome, but they're exciting, you know. It's like the same stuff. Create, letter, imagine, journey. I use these over and over. Just a number might be fine. I don't know. No, even when I try to do like cute doodly handwriting, it just, I don't really like it. This is like conflicting with that. This makes the most sense, but I don't know. Yeah, they are great when they work. Let's try to see. I don't know. None of them are really standing out to me, so I'm not going to put anything on it at the moment. I'm good with it for now. I think that, yeah. I mean, I could get these to work better, but my table's gonna, if I'm not on camera, they work mostly okay. because they need to be primed. That's what you have to keep. That's part of it. But I don't want to do that on camera where it's like I'm shaking my table and like stabbing my table with, you know what I mean? Now you have to get them going. So, I'm just gonna leave it how it is for now. It's fine. Stamping probably will be okay, but it's alright. I am getting tired, guys. I can show you just a few of my other master boards. I'm not making anything else for today, or for right now. I'm exhausted. I just am. Oh, here's another master board. I guess I could cut this up. I don't know. We'll see. I'm dying out here. So here's a master board that I made. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go soon, I'm thinking. I made this. This was, it was on a live, I think. Yeah. So I'm not 100% where. It would be on my last live. I don't know at what minute marker, because I do a lot of different things on my lives. But this is another kind. This is just random stuff. Let me clean up a little bit. Yeah, I have been streaming for a while. I don't know how long because my phone is doing it, so I bet it's pushing 2 hours. Oh, it said I started 113 minutes ago. Yeah, so I'm just on the cusp of 2 hours. Someone else that was on my live, I was telling them, we agree that it's exhausting to go live because you have to, like, entertain and come up with stuff to do for, like, focus, You can't just really be live and just kind of do your own thing, really. Absolutely. Thank you guys for stopping in. Yeah, it is, but it's fun. I love going live. I'm not complaining. I always go on tangents. I bring all this stuff in that I plan to do, and then here we are with a master board. And I have like all my stencils and paints out, but that's okay. If you guys didn't come in at the beginning I did do some painting. I'll show you a couple pages just so you can kind of see what we did. You probably saw this, just a little doodling. This is just a painting paper on, a lunch bag. And this is just a journal page. Whoops, it goes this way eventually. So some stenciling, doodling, and this ugly thing that I made. Thanks, Allison, for hanging out. This will be okay when I chop it up, and use it for stuff, but it's ugly on its own, which is fine. I don't care. On my last live, I made this. This is like my favorite. Yeah. I mean, I call things ugly if it's not like, I don't know. I use terms like that very loosely. I use the term ugly and fail like very jokingly, sarcastic, because that's my personality, but it's hard for me to show my personality on recorded videos because I'm not engaging with anyone, but that's just my personality. I'm extremely sarcastic, extremely quick-witted, and me calling things ugly or fails is like, it's like sarcasm, like it's just my thing. It means nothing, doesn't mean they're fails. These are election flyers, so I'm gonna make these into ephemera holders with a clear front. I'm thinking about doing like a line of, not a line, but selling things that I make that are made from trash. Because I love using stuff to make. I love making trashy stuff. Yeah, bright colors are obviously my thing. I mean, so this page is on a calendar, as you can see. So that was upcycled. These are just those flyers that came in the mail. And then I have a bunch that I've prepped that just have, you know, oops, my light. I don't know. So this I haven't sewn yet, but this is one of those flyers. And I need to sew it still and add, I'll add a collage fodder to it, and then probably put a window with a transparent thing here. Yeah, and then have, it could be your collage fodder holder. I've shown you guys, everyone, most of you've seen this, but if you haven't, this is one that I've made. So you have a clear front. It's ripped because I sewed too close to the edge. This is just like kind of a prototype, but it could hold collage fodder to like a nice pocket. And so I was gonna make more like this, and then sell them if I can part with them. Because it's hard for me to part with stuff, but I need to part with it because I don't need 18,000 of these for myself. But you know, like this is my little bin of stuff I was collecting today from the garage to paint, like pieces of boxes. It's all just you know, it's all from a recycled type bin and trash pieces. This is the inside of a box before the back of this. So I use this as like, you know, paint it up. You could staple a collage fodder to it and then put it into a journal. This is just nothing special, but I could paint on it, stencil on it, and then it's a piece of ephemera, you know. So I like to use things like that. Excuse me, before I need to use new paper, because I mean, I like using my paper pads that I get from you know, the fancy ones, but there's no need to like use that stuff all the time. So that is that. So I'm keeping a pile of potential journal pages. So, because I want to make myself an art journal that's kind of pre-made with the pages. So I'm keeping a pile that when I have enough, then I'll throw it into, if I use this one too, then I'll just bind it, and then, you know, I can play on this page, and there'll be lots of pages to work on, but some will be pre-made. It's just more or less a storage place for me to put the things I'm already making, you know. So yeah, and if you missed it, I didn't do these on my on today's thing, but I did make a masterboard with book pages, and then made these little cute Christmas trees. I don't know if you can see, but I just did these. These aren't on my channel at all, but they're just fun. I was considering doing a video on it, but we'll see. Now that you've seen it, I don't have to, right? Just kidding. Yeah, and I wanted to have some pre-made ones. I would be making them anyway, so it makes sense just to bind them eventually when I have enough. But there's a lot of stuff I like to do that's, you know, like, hypothetically, very wet. And so I was going to add art journal pages into this, but it's hard. So I have to like cover a bunch of this stuff, gesso down, and then have liquid kind of going into my, you know what I mean? It can be done, but I'd rather do the page and then put it in or bind it versus trying to work on a page already in a journal, because it does kind of ruin the pages. So, aren't they cute? I know, they're so easy and fun. That's just collage and cutting. So, alright guys, thank you. Yeah, I like to do a little bit of everything, but if you have ideas of what you'd like to see, because I need to put up a couple more videos this week. I don't think I've put one up this week, have I? Maybe one. I can't remember. It's all blends together. So now I gotta add all this pink stuff to my tower drawer here that's got collage papers. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for joining. It's fun. I love doing it. Absolutely love it. But I am whooped now, and I gotta clean up because I have everything I own sitting next to me. So, all right, it's gonna be bouncy when I say goodbye because I have to do it from up here on my camera. So, anyways, I'll post the live link, or you can just go to the live stream at the tab at the top of my channel if you want to start it over and see what you missed, and just kind of fast forward to what parts you like. So. Oh, it's only afternoon there. Where are you at? Yeah, it's 4:30, 4:45 here. Yeah, that's why. You're way over there. Alaska's the only state in the United States I have not been to. Yep. I would like to go on a cruise out there to cover my last state. Ooh, Thursday morning out here in Australia. Yay. I'd love to go to the Australian Zoo. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Okay. Well, I'll see you in the comments and all the other social medias in a little bit. I just need to recoup, clean up this disaster, if you could only see it right now. And then I'll see you in the next one. All right. I'm going to hit bye. It's going to be bouncy for just a minute here.